This article is coming from You Today. Michael Saylor predicts Bitcoin dominance will double. Here's why. So earlier this week, he was on Bloomberg. He did an interview, and he talked about his bold prediction of Bitcoin dominance potentially doubling from current levels. This increase, he explains, will be largely a result of growing regulatory clarity in the U.S., which he believes will gradually reduce the overall cryptocurrency market to a Bitcoin-focused industry. And what he's getting at is that I think 2 weeks ago, Gary Gensler came out with an announcement and how he's issuing lawsuits against Binance and Coinbase, and how roughly 10 to 15 altcoins fall under as securities. And you can see we had Robinhood delist coins such as Sol and ADA and Matic, and altcoins have just taken it on the chin in recent weeks. Saylor has predicted a shift away from stablecoins, crypto derivatives, and tokens, stating that Bitcoin is the only universally acknowledged digital commodity that regulators are willing to accept. His forecast is rooted in the belief that as regulators tighten their grip on the crypto industry, many crypto assets will either be banned or fade into obscurity, leaving Bitcoin to occupy the limelight. Saylor expects this inevitable narrowing of the industry to greatly benefit Bitcoin since it eliminates competition and confusion in the marketplace. He noted that Bitcoin dominance has already risen from 40 to 48% since the start of the year. All right, so let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance chart, and we're going to start as we usually do on the monthly chart. And we can see that Bitcoin did hit a floor in April of 2021, has been basing, and is now moving higher. And we can see how price rallied. It's not really price, right? The dominance rallied. We had a basing candle, and then price came back down, touched the 13 simple moving average, and moved up. So as it continues to move higher, it did form another level. And we can see in recent months, we had a rally in price of two basing candles, and now we're rallying out, and that would be another floor. So let's put some numbers in here. We got 40%, as Michael Saylor stated. We'll call this 43.5%. 43.5%. And we can see price or dominance rallying out. We'll call this 47.5%. Now what Michael's saying is that price can potentially double from current levels. So let's just even say that's 45%. A double would be, must have looked at this before, okay. A double would be, and this must be a zone on the weekly chart, which we'll look at. That's a long way. All right, we got some levels to get through first. We need to breach the 57% Bitcoin dominance first. And then we need to breach the 72% Bitcoin dominance. And then finally, we can challenge that 90% level, We're going to go down to the weekly chart because I want to look at this here. So if I scroll up, yeah, I think that's why I marked it. Drop in dominance, one basic candle, and then a drop. And this was the origin of the strong move all the way down to the lows of 36% back in January of 2018. Now, I love Michael Saylor. I think he's great for the ecosystem. However, I'm going to go against Michael and say we will never see 90% dominance ever again. And it's for the simple fact that I believe Ethereum by itself will be worth more than Bitcoin over time. For the simple fact that Bitcoin is a store of value, so it's, yes, it's gold, 2.0 gold. But Ethereum is like the internet. And as we've seen in the last 20 years, many applications have been built on the internet, creating value for society, which has a monetary value to that. And I believe the same thing's happening currently and will continue on Ethereum, which is why I think Ethereum will be worth more than Bitcoin at some point in the future, which is why I'm saying Michael Saylor is wrong on his bold prediction. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Do you think Michael's going to be right? Do you see Bitcoin dominance getting to 90% over time? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.